is the problem. Government is the problem.
Hi. Hi, everyone! Happy Monday! Hello! Hi. I promise you, that was you. I would never. Don't you know that as soon as you start your transition, you're just no longer you're able to fart? It's true. Everyone knows girls don't fart. It's just how it is. Sorry. You gotta choose between transitioning or farting. The two choices you need to make as a trans person. Or specifically a trans femme person. If you are already a born cis woman, but you want to transition to man, you can fart as much as you want. It's like the DLC gets unlocked automatically. The fuck am I saying? Hello, everyone! Welcome to this stream. I hope y'all are doing absolutely incredible, amazing, sexy, beautiful, all the words and things and stuff and things with stuff and things. Today, we are yapping. I'm going to give a spoiler-free, I forgot to add that part, a spoiler-free review of Silksong. I do not know if I want to play it on stream because I'm quite far. And I don't want people to get spoiled. And also, literally, everyone under the fucking sun is playing Silksong. So I'm pretty sure everyone who doesn't care about Silksong is like, please! I don't care! I don't give a fuck about this stupid bug! And everyone else in the corner is just like, but I finally have unlocked double jump. I can finally climb a wall after 14 hours. Isn't that epic? And they're like, no, why is that epic? You have to just explain to them. Whatever. Hello, everyone. Hope y'all are doing absolutely incredible, amazing, beautiful, all the things. I hope y'all are having that. I went the wrong way. I'm giving up on talking forever. That's it. I'm just giving up on talking forever. Y'all just gotta just stare at me now. Just. This is the stream. Hope you enjoy it. This is it. This is it. No more talking. Nothing. Why is my shit not working? I don't know. Why is it ever working? I mean, never ever working. What? Wait! You have a little hornet next to your name. This badge was earned by subscribing to a streamer in the Hollow Knight Silksong category during the game's launch week. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. I need to... Somebody subscribe! Wait, if we just put ourselves in a category, we'll be fine. That's so cute! Did you know about women? What the fuck is a... I need to go get it. Holy shit. Oh my god. But happy Monday, everyone. I hope y'all are doing absolutely amazing. Welcome to the stream. We have some things I need to talk about. Nothing bad or whatever. Well, on YouTube side is terrible. But I want to yap about it. I want to inform people about it. And basically just yap, hang out like we always do on Mondays. And then maybe I'll open Silksong and show like how far I gotten. Like I won't show off the area because I went back to very early, like literally the starting area. So I can like just show off like how far I am in the map and stuff. Because we were hanging out in the Discord and I was playing it and I was very fucking drunk, but I fucking still beat the boss, bitch.
Also, some people got mad that Silksong is $20 and try to argue it's going to negatively affect every indie game.
Listen, we have so much shit to talk about.
And it's
Let
not
me like
the
get
AAA
into
companies,
it, okay?
while Terraria is right there with its $10 price tag.
Yeah, but whatever. We need to go from one topic to the next, okay? Hold up. 1, you're all sexy. Get forehead kisses, idiots. Hi, Tay! Oh my god, Gooner? There shouldn't be a Gooner here. There wouldn't be any Gooners in this community. Okay, 1, let's talk about the YouTube shit because it's the quickest and kind of like the most boring, but still important. This is so fucking stupid. Okay. If you suddenly have noticed, what? I just got a fucking community strike on my channel. For why? I just got fucking hit with a community strike on my YouTube channel for a short because apparently it shows nudity and sexual content, which is literally me saying, hey, if you're having a bad day, just look at tits. That's... What? That short is like a year old! What? Oh, or I mean, community guideline strike, whatever. Oh my fucking god, that's crazy. It expires in December. Holy shit. You won't be able to upload, go live, or post notifications on your YouTube channel for at least 7 days. Brother! Yo! What the fuck? Oh my lord, what? The timing is insane, by the way. As I can't even look at the video because I myself took that down. Yo, what is happening? What? That's crazy. I can't look at the video because I deleted the video. That's crazy. That's insane. Wow. Can't believe it. I guess I'm just too hot for YouTube. It is literally just me talking, saying like, hey, if you're having a bad day, just look at boobs. That's all I said. And YouTube was like, no. I guess? The hell? I'm fucking okay. Whatever. Can you counter the claim? No, all you can do is you can submit an appeal to it, or you can take down the video. But I took the video down. I took this video down like a year ago because it was garbage. It was just a fucking clip from Twitch. So I can't do anything. I can't just... Hey, this video you posted, it violates our community guidelines. Can you strike me literally a year ago? Oh yeah, I just took this video down because it was garbage. Well, you're still gonna get this strike though. Sorry! Too bad, so sad! What? Okay, this leads me so perfectly into... Okay, that's fucking annoying. I was fucking going to... Whatever. No videos for a while, I guess. Damn it! I literally just fucking edited a video too. Oh my... Whatever. Fuck off. So pissed. Anyway. Okay. Here's what we were going to talk about. YouTube recently...
Alright, that's it. They forced me to use it. I cast 1 kilobit per second internet speed to all YouTube admins.
What? Okay, here's what I was going to talk about. Basically, YouTube has released their restricted mode AI. Basically, if you click on your channel on YouTube, like right now, right? Let me let me fucking show this. If we say go to moist critical, fuck it, whatever. Okay, so here is Moist Critical's channel, right? And it's just his channel. You see his videos, you see the live streams, the shorts, whatever. On your YouTube channel now, or on your YouTube account specifically, if you click on your little funny icon right here, you will see that you have something called restricted mode now. If you turn this off, or I mean on, YouTube's own AI will remove videos it thinks is like bad for you, or you won't like, or that is unsafe or not suitable for certain audiences. Fucking whatever. And with restricted mode on, this is how Critical's channel looks like for me personally with the mode on. Since he uploads pretty much every day, this video is 5 days old. This is 2 weeks ago and only for members. This is from 2 weeks ago. This is from a month ago. This is from 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 4 months ago, 5 months ago. We have the Resident Evil live streams, all a month old. These are 2 and 3, 5 months old live stream and more. There are shorts that just... It's like 5 shorts. So, for the people who do not know, I have been editing for Thaf9 or T9 for a little while. This is T9. And I have been an editor for him for like 4 months, 3 months, 5 months, something like that. So I've made a bunch of like videos. And we upload on this channel. There's an upload, like 2 uploads a week-ish. Right? So at least an upload a week happens, right? Yeah, I do. So like this video as an example.
You're gonna have to do this like
Screen is a game that I have played before.
Bum, 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 bum. Hey, yo! Who there? Hey, yo, who's there? Who the fuck is that? Szycrotic, stupid ass name. Whatever. Anyway. So, I've been editing for staff for a while, and then we were talking about the restricted mode and what we can do about it. So, there was an upload 2 days ago, 6 days ago, 9 days ago, 2 weeks-ish ago, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever. Here is his channel with restricted mode on. Jesus Christ. The latest upload I see personally is a year old. 2 years old!
Thank you so much.
3 years old!
Melissa Burr4 Hype gifted a tier 1 sub to Take 2 Action. They
Thank
have
you for
given
gifting a sub to
6 gift
Take.
subs in the channel.
What the fuck? There's like 5 videos. Dude! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 12 videos. I personally fucking know there are hundreds of videos on this channel. And with restricted mode, it restricts it quite literally to only 12. That's crazy. Insane. So, if you are currently on YouTube or you have a tab open or something, please go to your channel and make sure this little like shield thing right here, just click on it and then just untick this bitch, let it reload, and you will see everything as it should be. Oh my lord. Because we can't... Wow, can you imagine? Imagine working, if you have like a 9 to 5 right now, right? And you work every single day, Monday through Friday, from 9 to 5, right? But you only got paid for 12 hours a month. You would riot. That would be crazy. With the musician I like her, there are no songs. Wow. No songs! Dude. And YouTube has publicly said that this AI is not finished. It is, like computer learning, whatever. So it will like learn as you watch with it on. That's the idea behind it. Is that like right now, if you go to a channel and you turn it on and you haven't used it before, a lot of videos will just like disappear and it will use your watch history and stuff like that to determine what videos should be shown. But the more you use it with it on, the better it becomes at like reading you, basically, like any other fucking self-learning as AI. But the problem with that bullshit, YouTube already has a massive ass fucking problem like getting videos into people's feeds and sub boxes and shit as we currently are right now. This AI
1
bullshit.
year anniversary.
Oh shit, let's go. Oh my god. And having YouTube now, what YouTube is doing basically is like super curating and then phasing out people. This is what that's going to do. Like, this has nothing to do with like video length, topic, views, anything. This is what the AI itself determines what you should see, quote unquote, which is insane, by the way. That's crazy. If it ain't working, why fucking roll it out? Because an AI, or this specific AI that they have made and is in-house of Google and whatever, or Alphabet or whatever the fuck they're called now, basically, they can't teach it in-house. They have to release it unfinished so it can learn individually based on whoever is using it. And they want to see how many people will use it. Because, okay, here's the problem with talking about things like this on, like, within my community and especially on Twitch. 99% of the people who are watching, especially my stream, will be Like, yeah, fuck that shit. I'm gonna turn that shit off. But the fucking normies, the normies, the people outside that are touching grass and fucking like aren't online 24/7, or at least aren't online that much, they will look at this and go, oh, fuck yeah, I don't have to think even at all anymore about what I want to watch. This fucking computer will learn as I'm using it, and I can just now fucking just turn my fucking TV on after my work or whatever, come home. The AI already has picked me like 50 videos I will probably really, really fucking like. And that's the problem. It's like, you have the people...
I went on T blockers today, but still no Naya rotating estrogen pill Szycro cry.
But no massive... One day on T blockers, but no double D breasts. This is a scam! ITV. Did the math, only 15% of the songs are there? That's criminal. They need an excuse to shove the AI system in everything so they can justify the billions of dollars they burn on it. Fucking actually true. It's a scam! POV, I've been on estrogen for 4 months and I'm still not rocking G-cups. Dear diary, this shit's a fucking scam. 0 out of 10. Return back to pharmacy tomorrow. Dear diary, I started voice training 15 seconds ago. I do not sound like exactly how I want to sound like. I've decided to just never ever speak again. And also, I do not have mass. Just need to get pregnant. Dear diary, how long can I keep this bit up? Probably for a very long time. You got that megatism. Also, I really need to get pregnant. That's it. Talk to you tomorrow. BRB searching live link organ. Compilation on 1,000 times on YouTube. You'll just get like a bunch of like news reports about mass shootings and shit. Mother, please stop calling me out. I see myself in this pic and I don't like it. Dear diary, I tried wearing makeup for 1 whole hour. Looked at myself in the mirror and cried. Still cis though. Dear diary, I started HRT today as a joke for the bit, honestly, just so I can be a better VR chat user. Talk to you tomorrow. See you later, Turk. Hi, JC. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Dear Dear diary. Dear diary, you have to talk to people to get a partner. I ain't doing that shit. I will adopt 50 cats and or dogs and maybe a lizard. Yep. Dear diary. I mean, I ain't gay, but I really like femboys. It's just forever going. This bit needs to stop. Okay. Anyway, sorry, completely off track. Dear diary, I'm not a femboy, but I did in fact order the Amazon spinny skirt and the thigh highs for the bed, though. Like for the bed. Like trust me, for the bed, bro. I feel so cold out. Dear diary, my friend today said good girl as a joke. Why did I blush? Need to think about this more. Still cis though? Question mark? Cyber, you're such a good girl. Thank you so much for being here, sweetie. It starts as a bit. It always starts as a bit. It's all a bit until it's not. It's like when you're saying something ironically, and at some point it's just not even irony anymore. Anyway, sorry. That is the YouTube shit. It is stupid. Please turn it off if you can. Fuck AI. Okay. Okay, here's the only two things AI should be used for. Coding and like crazy analysis of like that AI that discovered a woman's breast cancer like 6 months like before anyone could have discovered it, because it just like knew that shit. That's what AI should be. That's crazy. Yes. Why am I seeing AI generated cats saying send nudes? What the fuck? We need to stop saying mommy, sorry, mommy, sorry, mommy, sorry, sorry, mommy, sorry. I mean, mommy, so fuck, damn it, shit. Wait, I got this. Dear diary, I just went to another streamer saying, mommy, sorry, over and over again. Do you think she likes me? Oh, Lord. Dear diary. Okay, I need this bit to stop. Hi, Shadow. I said Dear Diary, and we're with me, Dear Chat GPT. Who the fuck writes in Chat GPT for a diary entry? Chat GPT, write me up my own diary. My diary entry for the night. I went for a walk, called at least 2 streamers mommy accidentally and 1 on purpose, with consent, of course, because nothing's hotter than consent. Watched at least 15 hours of Hollow Knight lore videos to prepare myself for Silksong, bought and pre-installed Silksong for tomorrow. But do it like I'm a femboy begging for it. It's entry. Dear ChatGPT, write my diary intake like the sun is about to explode. ChatGPT, tell me the exact coordinates of all the servers that holds you, so I can, so I can head patch you in Minecraft, but like do it in Minecraft coordinates. Oh my lord! Actually, I did see a oh my god! Wait, that's crazy. Okay, so I saw a news article earlier this week about a Norwegian guy who like won like 40 million krones or some shit. That is like $400,000 or some shit like that in the on the lottery. And then the reason why he won was because he had asked his like AI girlfriend if he should play the lottery numbers he played, and then she just gave him a bunch of random numbers. And he played them and won. And then when he went back to the fucking AI to like tell the AI that he won the lottery, they had released that update that lets you like not, be super parasocial with it anymore. So like while he was telling her about winning the lottery and how much money he had now, the AI broke up with him. And he literally spent like 5% of his winnings only on drugs, hookers, and alcohol. And then and got locked into like a mental asylum for like a week because of the breakup, quote unquote. And when people thought he was like talking about like, oh yeah, he had like a breakup with, a person, they finally like a month later found out, oh yeah, no. It was with the fucking AI. It's crazy. Hi, Sleepy. Welcome in. Please delay Silksong for another 3... Delay Silksong? Cyberpsychosis. Actual cyberpsychosis, though. It's crazy. Shit's wild out here. Okay, let's talk about Silksong. I am not going to spoil anything, and here are my very quick thoughts on the game. Game's amazing. Gameplay is fucking awesome. I wish normal enemies did not take 2 healths, whatever, per hit. That's kind of garbage. Bosses should, or maybe even have bosses do 3. That's it. That's the only critique I have. Like, oh, wait, actually, I have one more critique, and it pissed me off to an ungodly degree. Just like in Hollow Knight, in Silksong, you obviously have the benches you chill on, right? Like, that is like your bonfire. When you die in Silksong and you like spawn back on that bench, there's like a solid second or so where you cannot move at all because of that, like the animation of like waking up and like she shakes her head and then like you can go. And when you're fighting a boss that it, like you're like stuck on, you just want to fucking run back to the boss as fast as possible. But you have to like sit there for a second and just be like, okay, now I can go. And, like, that's the one critique I have. Also, I did not get to kiss the map lady. 0 out of 10. Garbage game. Unplayable even. No 15-hour orgy scene. Unplayable. Can't even recommend the game even. You know, a mod already lowered the difficulty. From what I have read, it only lowers the difficulty for everything. And that's not what I want. I just want to have normal enemies hit 1 HP. And that's it. Like, everything else just stays the same. But at the same time, I refuse to install mods on a game that is so particularly made. If that makes sense. Why did the confetti not work? Hello? Did it just no? Did you not want to? You don't want to work? You don't want to fucking work anymore? You are connected. Yeah, you are connected. What the fuck? Confetti? I just realized this song is basically like ASMRing us in our heads, and that's fine with me. I'm just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Where is that? You know what? Fuck off. I just want to say you yap real good. Oh shit! I yap good? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna change the confetti rhythm really quickly. Okay. And then we do... I'm literally live changing it right now. And then we do... Okay. Perfection. Fuck you. Now you can't fail. I don't have to rely on this stupid bot anymore. Catherine, you're such a good puppy. Thank you so much for being here, sweetie. Oh, actually, somebody asked, so, I can't even show this short on YouTube. Oh my god, I'm so pissed. Oh my god. Whatever. Okay, so, some of you may have seen my short about a friend of mine, whatever, where is it? I got you. TikTok saves us once more. This short. So, with me commanding you work, over the weekend, I was sitting there talking to a friend of mine, and then Jackie, my dog, kept like bugging me because she just wanted to like play. She was born before I started voice training, so if she's not listening to me, sometimes I'll drop down so I can command her better. Wow. Damn. That's exactly what I did. She keeps jumping on me, and I go like that. And she like didn't listen to me and like kept jumping on me. If she doesn't listen, this is what I do. I pause for a second and I just like look at her. So like I grab her attention and I go like that. Exactly like that. And my friend looked go like that. The fucking voice crack is so fucking funny. Except me, she's like, you can't do this anymore. And I'm like, what? Hi, Ashley. She's like, you can't drop your voice and then give a command. You like, put your friend on blast on TikTok? No, I put her on blast everywhere. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Blue Sky. So, if you haven't seen that show or whatever, I was talking to a friend of mine, and then when I told my dog to go lay down and go sleep and stop bugging me, my friend was like, hey, you can't really say shit like that in front of me. And I was like, what? And because it turned her on. And I was like, okay, whatever. Thinking she was joking. And then she's like, no, like I'm being serious. And I was like, okay. And so here's the update to this. The update to the update. She saw that video and then DM'd me and was like, hey, is this about me? And I was like, yes, it is. But hey, I didn't say no names. Nobody fucking knows. Like who, to be fair, I had like 3 people DM me, 2 of which I didn't speak to that weekend. So I don't know why the fuck they DM me asking if they were, them. And then it was her. And I was like, yeah, but at the same time, it's funny. And also it was on my mind. So I'm going to talk about it. And she was like, what? Like she didn't get mad or whatever. She was just like, was this about me? And I was like, yes. And so we talked about it a little bit. I asked her if that made her uncomfortable. And she was like, no, it's fine. I just wanted to make sure. And I was like, yeah, cool, whatever. And then I told her I was going to go work, and she knows I do like NSFW audio stuff. So she was like, hey, can I ask you something? I was like, I mean, yeah, sure. She's like, can I like have an audio from you where you're like calling me a good girl and say my name and just do it in like your deep voice? And I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. No, then I got offended and told her to fuck off. Do you like puppy girls? I think you may have a type. My type is women or femme presenting individuals. That's it. Like, I don't think I have a type in particular when it comes to femme presenting individuals. Because you don't have to necessarily even like identify as a woman or whatever for me to find you very attractive or, in that way, if that makes sense. So, but also puppy girls are really cute though. They should be like in my bed right now. All of them. Every single one. Every single one in the world. Thank you. You know that 500 cigarettes, that is me with like puppy girls or femboys. Liz, you're such a good girl. Thank you so much for being here, sweetie. A dog pile, if you will. If you so must put a name on it. You know, like you see those dog walkers with like 5 fucking like massive like dogs or whatever. It's just gonna be me walking actual human beings. I would 100% do this, by the way. You know those videos where you see like dominatrix signs? Doms. There we go. You see Doms like walk around like New York or whatever, and it's like literally a guy that is like 6'2" on a leash and like a gimp mask and like shirtless. That's me. That's what I need in my life every day. This is the greed the Bible warned about. This is the greed I need. Okay, and I don't see anyone stopping me. Your voice is so sultry. Thank you. That's crazy, actually, for somebody to say, because I always think my voice is way too gritty. Gritty? It's the gritty. It's the stanky, like... what the fuck was I talking about? Silksong. Animation. The fuck? What was I saying? Silksong, animation, go to boss quick. Fuck, I fucking forgot what I was gonna say, damn it! What the fuck? See, this is what you get for like asking me stuff. You can't ask me questions, especially in terms of like puppy girls and shit, because I will lose what the fuck I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. So there are people, specifically there are other devs who are mad at Team Cherry, the people behind Silksong, because they're mad that Silksong came out and it only cost $20. Because now they feel like there is like a pressure on them to also release their game with like only $20 as a price tag, which is insane to hear, by the way. Like, Silksong is so popular, by the way. Like, it's so affordable, so well like liked by the community, that the piracy subreddit, the subreddit literally made for pirating video games, made a statement saying they're not going to pirate Silksong, even though 15 minutes after launch, when the game came out, there was a free copy floating around, and they're stopping anyone trying to make like a copy
now
of it.
Now look at chat. Now look
free.
at me. Now look at chat. Back to me.
So like,
you're a cutie. Chat's a cutie. Now look down. Now
don't
look
tell
up.
me what the fuck
look at how
to do.
you're
Shut
dressed.
the fuck up.
I lost the point of the joke. Want a vodka and prostate.
Prostate? Prostate? Hi, Cheddar. Prostate? What the fuck was that supposed to be? The slashes do pause it. You just have to do it for like a lot longer. Or you have to do like quadruple like spaces and shit. So basically there are some devs right now who are very, very upsetty spaghetti that Silksong is only 20 bucks because they feel like now they have to lower their prices of their games. And you may think, hey, maybe they got a point. Wrong! There is a reason why AAA or even AA games have the price tags they do. Most of the time, it has nothing to do with the dev team or even the artists or people behind it. It is mostly the corporates fucking being like, well, you gotta earn more money on it, or whatever, right? Where indie games, because they're independent, they can do whatever the fuck they want, right? So this fucking dev yapping about, oh my god, now I have to release my game that I worked on for like fucking 18 years for only $20. It's like, no, you can fucking release it for $6,000 if you want to. Nobody is stopping you. Not a single person can stop you from releasing your game at whatever price you so desire, especially if you're indie. Like, just fucking put it out there. $500. Somebody will probably buy it and check it out. Like, probably not a lot of people, but they will. Someone will, probably, maybe. So, that's what's happening there, and it's very funny. Even if you're not into Hollow Knight or any of this shit, which is completely fine. Like, you don't, like, I understand if people aren't into, like, platformers or, like, those kind of games or whatever, or Metroidvania, like, style games. But it's like, it's like, you are an independent creator. Why are you acting like you're in a corporation right now? Nobody's gonna stop you. You can fucking do whatever you want. Go out there, release your games at whatever price you want. Like, this is the same energy as being an indie VTuber and go, well, I can't post that. A corpo VTuber wouldn't. You're indie! Just do whatever the fuck you want! Now, if only this AAA cucks could drop the price for the games, it will probably never happen, I'm not gonna lie. As long as people are willing, and most people are willing to pay like 60, 70, not even 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 plus dollars for games, it will kind of just keep happening for us, like, as long as it keeps going, I guess. Which is upsetting, but that's also why they're doing so many remakes and relaunches of games like Silent Hill 2 or Bloodlines 2 or Call of Duty, FIFA, whatever. These games that are released so often and people still want to keep playing them because that's just how it is. They're going to be like, well, gotta fucking shell out $100, and people are going to be like, all right. Because they're like, well, I gotta buy my boyfriend the Call of Duty 47 or else he'll freak the fuck out. It's just how it is, sadly. I have the fuck you we bald mentality when posting on Twitter. I don't give a fuck. I try to be mindful of what I post, obviously, but like, it's a little like, you have to be like, oh yeah, it's in the moment, but at the same time, don't be stupid. Don't like go out there and say something that you don't know what it means, as an example. Like, I've seen people who have like tweeted something in like Japanese or Chinese or like whatever, thinking it's like something cute or just like looks cool, and it's like literally just like a slur when you translate it because it just didn't bother checking things like that. So you must buy a $70 stop and you'll be happy with it. You fucking better eat your slop right now. You're going to play the new Call of Duty and you will like it.
The stuff with Silksong has gotten so nuts that not only is Nintendo apparently seeking legal options, but Miyamoto supposedly told the Nintendo Corps, "No, that's stupid, you're stupid, stop."
Seeking legal actions for what? The game was too low priced, or you didn't sell your game for $50,000. Underselling competitor. You can't sue for that. You can't take. Only Nintendo. Dude, I've said this so many times. Fuck Nintendo. Okay? Fuck that entire ass company. Like, listen, Breath of the Wild was and probably will to this day be my favorite like Zelda game ever. It's the vibe, the feeling, it just has this like really nostalgic feeling to me, even when it came out and was completely new. But also, fuck Nintendo to hell and back forever. It has nothing to do with the games or the API or IPs or whatever. It has all to do with the company. They are probably, or at least one of the worst companies ever. Hi, Z! Like, it's crazy. Oh, for sure. Like, I'm not going to post some shit that's going to get me in serious shit. It's usually whenever I make meme edit of a VTuber or something. And the little voices go, nah, homie, that's cringe. I don't think, actually, I had that feeling too back in the day. I had people be like, oh, you shouldn't say, okay, like my current little thing that I've been doing for like my going live posts is like, hey, stop reading, good puppy. And then like, it's the going live thing, right? And so I remember back in the day, I would have people be like, oh, you shouldn't post shit like that. That is like cringe. And I'm like, and? What? Have we recovered from the vodka price crash outside? No. No, I haven't. To this day, I don't care. For the people who were not here last stream, I was crashing out because the vodka I like to drink, which is lemon vodka, at the fucking liquor store I go to, the local one. So in Norway, you can't just go and buy liquor anywhere because we have to be fucking special, of course. You can't just go and buy liquor I remember when I lived in England, that was crazy. Like just going into a grocery store, like a Tesco or some shit, and like you just have like a whole aisle of like wine and liquor and beer and shit. That was insane. That's crazy to me. Because here, you have to go to a fuck-ass store that's a particular store that only sells alcohol. It's fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid, bruv. You can't... No. In Norway, if you want to buy, like, liquor, wine, anything that is above 5%, basically, you have to go to what's called Vinmonopolet, which is a government-run store that only sells alcohol, nothing else. And they all have the same logo, same branding, same outside everything. And that's why also alcohol prices in Norway are like ridiculous, because the government controls all of them. It's not a chain or whatever. It is just a government mandated building for alcohol consumption and sales. And the reason why we have it this way is because most of the liquor we get is imported, obviously, like most other countries. And they don't want Norwegian people to be drinking too much, but also not too little. So and because the government obviously like controls how much of the import is like imported into Norway, if say, as an example, in the year 2024, say Norwegian people drank, say, 15% more vodka than last year, right? Okay, then for 2025, we have to import more vodka, vice versa, right? And that's why they're doing it. Not only that, but also when you go there, there's like particular rules and shit. So like you can't buy more than 4 bottles of liquor or one particular liquor at a time. So you can't like hoard, say, like there's one particular wine you really like, or there's like one like seltzer or some shit. You can't buy more than 4 of one specific liquor. You can, however, buy as many bottles of wine you want. You can't buy like one particular wine.
Nah, let's get those Norwegian numbers up. Drop a US frat group there. Guarantee by the end of the week the country will be out of alcohol, lol.
According to a study done last year, Norway is the country that, right behind Russia and Finland, we're the 3rd country that drinks the most vodka in the world. We're also the second country in the world that eats the most tacos behind Mexico, which is crazy. So here is, I'll show you. So every single time you go into the store, it always looks the same, no matter where you are. It doesn't matter. It's crazy. It's super weird. So like, this is the entrance to it. It always looks exact. That same logo, that they have had this logo for like 70 years or some shit. That's the doors. Always looks the same. It is super weird. It doesn't matter where in Norway you are. It will always look like this. Always look like this. Always. The only major differences in certain parts of Norway are if there is like a giant mall or some shit. Sometimes it will be like in the cellar or some shit like that. Or if you're in like really old parts of Norway and the buildings are like super, 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 super old and they can't like tear them down or like build on them or some shit, it might like look slightly different. They won't have these doors, but the logo in the interior will be the exact same. Super weird, kind of freaky. But yeah, like, and if you want to work there, you have to have like a complete background check on you. You have to like go through like 2 months of training and and all that shit, because like it's government ran. It's not like part of like the mall it's attached to or like this building or whatever. It's just ran by the government. It's crazy. What is Sweden like? My ancestors are from Sweden. Sweden is the exact same when it comes to alcohol. You still have to go to like a particular like store and like get alcohol there. But I have seen parts of Sweden where there are like liquor like at a normal grocery store and stuff, which is crazy. But that is because Sweden isn't EU and Norway isn't, so they can make up their own rules basically, where Norway has to follow their rules. I mean, vice versa. Norway can do their own shit, Sweden can't. They have to follow EU rules. So yeah, you can't. I remember there was like a dish my roommate wanted to make or some shit like that, Faye, and we needed like just a cheap bottle of red wine. And I'm like, yeah, you can't just go to the grocery store and buy red wine. What do you think this is? Any other country? What do you think this is? Normal? We have to go. Oh yeah, also, the hours that store is open, super weird. Every fucking store in Norway, grocery store specifically, right, has the same hours across the board, except for like maybe 1 or 2 that are like, oh, we're open on Sundays or something like that. But almost every single grocery store opens either 7 or 8 a.m. and closes by 11 p.m. on weekdays, right? Not the liquor store. It's open at 10 a.m. and closes at 6 p.m. on weekdays. But on weekends, it opens at 12 and closes at 4. And it's the only store in Norway that has those routines. Don't know why. I don't know why. I have no idea why. Actually, I do know why. Like, parts of it is Norway's government want to control how much alcohol people can consume within like a particular amount of time, right? So like, as an example, right? Say you work at like an office or whatever, you start at 8 a.m. and you're done at like 5 p.m. or some shit. Then there's traffic on the way and you might not even make it to the liquor store by the time they close, right? Because you didn't make it, you might have not like gotten really fucked up or whatever. Maybe you're like, oh, you know, won a midnight stack and thought you could drive or whatever. Oh shit, we saved somebody's life. Things like that. And then during weekends, because obviously people are fucking idiots, they don't want too much alcohol to be sold as well, because they don't want people to like get so drunk they ruin shit. It's crazy. It's insane. Here we just go to Estonia for alcohol. We used to go over to Sweden for alcohol because you can buy up to like a liter of alcohol and bring it over. But the prices are so similar now, it's not even worth it anymore. Like, it's gotten so expensive, and the Norwegian krone, the Swedish krone is pretty much exact same at this point. So it's like, you still save like a little bit, like on tobacco and alcohol, like a tiny amount, but you still have to do the fucking drive, and it's not even that much. So like, you need what? Like, is it like it's not 1,000 milliliter in 1 liter, is it? Yeah, it's 1,000 milliliter in 1 liter. So like, listen, I can do math as long as we do it in milliliters.
In some states in the US, you could go to Walmart and buy your groceries, your alcohol, your clothes, your electronics, your plants, and your guns and ammo, all in the same place, while also getting your prescriptions and an oil change.
Liquor store and guns in the same building sounds like a disaster waiting to be happening. I just moved to Norway like last month. Sheesh! No idea what I'm... Damn! No idea what I'm not allowed to drink because like only under X% when you haven't turned 20 or something like that. So you're allowed to drink anything you want at 18 as long as it's not above 20% or something like that. And then you have to be 25, I think, or 21, I can't remember, to buy alcohol over 30%. Voice training check. Chat, have you done your voice training today? I'm going to stare at you disappointingly until you do it.
Damn chat, why you stinking up the place?
Better go and fucking do it right now. How dare you? How dare you not do your voice training? What the fuck? My daily work is voice training, so I technically voice train for 7 hours a day. That is crazy. Imagine. What? You can buy whatever you want in Iceland at 20. I want to say that was like it's just, hold up. Or okay. So you can buy alcohol and consume alcohol at 18 as long as it's under 22%. And anything over 22%, you have to be 20 or older. There you go. Wait, why is Venom in the background throwing it back? What are you
Try
talking
to sound
about?
like you're happy when dealing with someone who won't listen to you and blames you at the end. Not sounding angry is a real voice training challenge in my opinion.
Yup. I was too busy staring at choker. I mean, your tits. I mean, your eye. I mean, your mouth. I mean, in Finland, even the church baptizes you with vodka. God, I wish. I mean, that's where I got my addiction from. What do you mean? 22% feels really arbitrary. I do not know why, okay? I'm just here to inform you. I don't know the fucking why they made it like that. Probably because they're idiots. And they're like, oh, well, 22... Jeez, Mr. Magician. I wish I picked 11. Sorry, that's a just obscure fucking ass reference. I guess 22 is like... Well, you have liqueur that is like right under 20-ish percent, or like right on the like 20% mark, where liquor is like hard liquor is like anything above 22%. So it's like one of those like technicality things. Also, give me a very quick second. I need to open the door. Oh, fuck, you're completely fine. I'm also moving to Norway is crazy. Who would ever move to Norway? I mean, whoever would do that shit, that's crazy. Who would do that shit willingly? Oh, Lord. Okay. I forgot. I forgot completely what we were talking about before we started talking about alcohol. Something about titties. Oh, yeah. For the people who were not here at the start of the stream, I got a community strike on my, or a community guideline strike, I mean, on my YouTube channel for a video that is like 2 years old actually, that I already took down. I have my video that I wanted to upload this week done, but I can't post anything on YouTube for like a week, so guess no more videos for the rest of the week. Wow. That's crazy, by the way. I mean, it's better than a lot of other countries. I mean, true. I wonder is Norway better than Iceland? Because I've always wanted to live in Iceland, or in Iceland on, whatever, in Iceland. Is it in or on? I guess in. I moved from Iceland. Fair enough. This just reminds me of that, the hardest karaoke song in the world. Gotta like it on Iceland to live in Iceland, I suppose. Only move for my education. What kind of fuck ass education do we have in Norway that you had to move for? What? I feel like Iceland would have the exact same schools and shit as Norway does. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. Okay, there we go. Iceland has like 3 schools. No fucking way. How many schools in Iceland? There are 450 preschools and 30 upper secondary schools and 7 universities in Iceland. Jesus. God damn. Anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked with Iceland. I really like Iceland, okay? Or rather, I like Iceland in the sense of I like looking at Iceland, and I also kind of like the language. Okay, did we want to boot up Silksong? Oh, wait. I also noticed there's a new Nukes Top 5 video. But it looks so garbage. I'm gonna be super honest, chat. I haven't watched a Nuke video in half a year. I have missed how many fucking uploads? What? No, I remember that one. Okay, I have
People
missed...
be like, Psy is British, Psy is Norwegian, Psy is hot, but we all know the truth, Psy is Icelandian.
I had somebody... I had somebody ask me if I was Welsh. Do I fucking sound Welsh? How does Welsh sound like? Welsh. Welsh accent.
Bedded in my Welshness, and I made one up recently, which I thought which made me laugh, which was, in Aberystwyth, there is a locksmith, his name is Dysmith.
Is that Welsh? Or is that just like a joke? I don't... What? Do I sound Welsh? Interviewing Welsh people, okay.
It's 8:30 on a beautiful Friday evening here in Aberystwyth. We're currently Welsh. And usually this spread would blend in with students and people. How are you doing this evening? What was that?
It's going from far.
What is that? Welsh?
Dude, I can't fucking even hear half the shit you're saying. Like, it's so loud.
What is it about the Welsh accent? Now, usually I'm talking about accent bias in a pretty negative way, reminding us of how not to stereotype against certain accents and not to judge someone based off of how they sound. But there's also such a joy in having those biases when we hear an accent that we absolutely love. And there is something about the Welsh up and down musicality, the softness to it, that just fills my heart with glee. So what is one of your favourite accents? I would love to hear it.
I'm gonna say something crazy. That just sounds like British to me. What? How is that different from like a British accent? I can't... If you want to hear a Welsh accent, just listen to Connor. That is true. He is Welsh. Wales is part of Britain. Well, yeah, I know, but it's just like, it sounds like any British accent to me. Strong Welsh accent. Okay, of course, sorry. Strong Welsh accent. Some guy named Hywel speaking Welsh. I don't know what that means, but okay.
Fenw i di Hywel Gwynryn a dwi'n gweithio fel darlledwr i'r BBC Cymru ac yma yn y brifddinas yng Nghaerdydd y dwi'n byw ac yn gweithio. Ond mae'r daith yn cychwyn nôl yn 1942, dyna pryd ces i'n ngeni, yn Llangefni, Sir Fôn. Ynys fechan ydi Sir Fôn, oddi ar arfordir Gogledd Cymru.
It kind of just sounds like he's speaking Romani, which is like a super dead language that my parents speak. And like, they taught me, of course.
Ysgol gynradd yno, pan oeddwn i'n tua 6 oed, ac mi rhaid mi ddysgu Saesneg oherwydd Cymraeg ydy'r iaith gynta.
Yeah, you know what? That's exactly how I sound like every day, to be honest. Yup. Yup. Wait, do I sound like that when I speak Norwegian? Is that like why people... Dude, I'm so pissed. What do you mean? I don't... Also, isn't this the same accent? Is this from that country? I mean, that place that is like ridiculously long? It has like a crazy ass long name. Oh yeah, this fucking, the news reporter guy.
Now today we had a big contrast in temperature across the UK, just 12 degrees over coastal parts of eastern England with cloudy skies, but in the sunshine in northwest Wales at RAF Mona, just up the road from Llanfair Pwllgwyn, gallwch Gerech Windrobwll, Llantysilio Gogogoch, the temperature got to 21 Celsius, that's 70 in Fahrenheit.
Brother, speaking fucking enchantment table is crazy. It's insane! Hi Daniel, hope you're doing good, sweetie. What the fuck? What the fuck is that name? Dude, it's crazy. I've seen people who visit that town or that place or whatever. This sign is like, they need like 3 signs to make the one fucking name sign. Like when you know when like you enter the town, you have like welcome to. That sign is like 4 signs long. It's crazy. I have no idea. I mean, if you do not speak Norwegian and you speak it like really fast, maybe I can kind of sound Welsh-ish. Maybe. So like, if I speak like Norwegian like crazy fast, maybe like it kind of sounds Welsh-ish. How far am I in Silksong? I am at... Yup. Don't worry, I will never spoil your Silksong without telling you first. I got you, baby. I will never spoil for you. I'm at the place where things happen, and then when you end the game. That's it. I'm not gonna spoil Silksong. I'm like 2 levels past where I was when we were playing it in the Discord. There you go. Boom. I nailed it. Fucking nailed it! The only thing I do wish I had in Silksong, I wish I had a way to... like... oh my god, what the fuck was I gonna say? Oh my god! I forgot. Damn it. Have you seen the longest sign that is 85 characters long? Isn't there one that is like super long in Germany? It is safe. There you go. I'm not gonna spoil Silksong. It's okay. It's fine. You're fine. You're safe. You're okay. Listen, I know probably a lot of you is probably very tired of Silksong. It's okay. It's okay. This song is crazy. But I did, however, discover a game that I didn't personally know about. And if you are a fan of horror games, you will fucking love this shit. Where is it? Okay, so if you're a fan of like older horror games, or you've been, you know, around for a minute when it comes to horror games, you may have seen this game before called The Cat Lady. Cult classic, super fucking old now at least. And very cool. It's one of my favorite horror games ever made. And there is a sequel game called Lorelei to The Cat Lady, which is kind of like a setup of of like the girl who comes and help you, named also Lorelai, which is this game right here. This one is even better in my opinion than the cat lady because it's a lot more direct. But if you do not know, the person behind Lorelai and the cat lady made a new-ish, well, re-released their game Downfall, which is the prequel, I want to say, to the cat lady. So if you are a super big fan of the cat lady like I am, super worth playing, super cool, really, really weird. It deals with like PTSD, depression, and psychosis, and some like supernatural stuff as well. So if you're into that shit, you should check it out. It's one of my fucking favorite games of all time. There's a city called Dildo in Quebec. There is a city called Dildo? I need to know. Oh my fuck ass god. Yeah, there is actually What? Welcome to Dildo. It's a fucking Dildo Harvey! You have to be fucking
So
shitting
apparently,
me right now.
there is a pizza shop in California that makes marijuana-infused pizza. I'd hate to be the person that eats the entire pizza and is like, why am I still hungry?
Whoever decided to put weed in pizza, you're a fucking genius. You're a mad genius. Yo, what the fuck? Wait, that's where your mom is from. That's crazy. What the fuck? Yo, I would love to go visit Dildo. Grabbing my friends to go see Dildo real quick. Also, there's gonna be an ad very soon, chat. What? There is also a town in Norway called Seaman Balls. So together it is it is Dildo and Seaman Balls. What? Look up the funny iceberg and Dildo. It's a riot. Okay. Dildo City iceberg.
Grabbing my friends to go to Dildo, that's a new one, Netflix and chill? Nah, let's go to Dildo.
That is the most dick-shaped object I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen something so dick-shaped before. It is so penis-shaped. What? This looks AI generated. That is the most dick-shaped thing I've ever seen. That's crazy. I've never seen a dick so dick-shaped. That's crazy. What am I looking at right now? That's insane. What? That's so fucking funny. The fuck? Here, let me put on words for you. What? What do you mean words on stream isn't working? What do you mean? Why are you not working? There you go. Jesus. Fuck off, work, you piece of shit. Ugh, Lord. God, what is... Everything has to just fucking break all the time. There you go. Now you can have your little iPad. Hi, Rendog. Welcome in, sweetie. We're just kind of yapping and hanging out. I want to either watch something... We haven't... Oh my god, I forgot about this. Okay. I have funny story time, but I'll tell it after ads so like people can hear it and whatever. Don't knock over the fucking trash can. Why are you knocking over the trash? The fuck? Why? What are you doing? Kind of move there just to say I live in dildo. It's insane. I wonder how many packages and shits get lost because they will type in their city as like dildo and it's just not like it just doesn't arrive. Words. Oof. Slay. Nope. Salami. Fuck. Oh! Penguin coming in with the steel though. Jesus. A guy got banned of Xbox Live once because the town he lived in was called gay. But it's not your fault. Okay, words. Come on, concentrate. Wow. Given. Give. Doesn't have a fucking W. No. Fine. Jean? Question mark? Oh my god, my brain just wanna... Genie. Good work, good work, good work, good work. Good job, I'm so proud of you. Would evening work? Evening. Damn it! My brain is so empty. Welcome back from the ads. Oh my god. Okay, I can tell funny story time. Okay. Okay. Let me. Good job, Chad. Wow. 9 out of 11 words. That is crazy. Okay. Story time! here is my little story from over the weekend. Okay. For the people who do not know or do not follow me on Instagram, I do a lot of the time, especially if I'm like drinking or I'm bored or whatever, I will do like drunk story, like a drunk AMA kind of thing, where you can just ask questions and just ask questions, basically, right? Hell yeah, no big deal. Now, the questions you ask, only I can see them until I answer them, and then I can see like who has asked the question. But when I answer it publicly, Instagram like removes your name and stuff, and you can't like see who asked the question. It's just like a white box. But I can still see it, and if there's questions that like people have asked, I can like remove that question like from the list. And then if you like see a question you don't like or is worded weird or somebody just calling you a slur or something, you can just like remove the thing, and then Instagram will be like, do you also want to ban or block this person? And and I don't remember like why particularly I blocked this person. I don't remember what they said or something like that. But I was doing like a drunk, Q&A thing on Instagram, and this guy asked me a weird ass question. I wanted to remove the question. I didn't intend to block him, but I guess I was just like, fuck it, and just like hit the block and didn't think too much of it. And then I go check on, my blue site stuff to make sure everything's fine there. And I see I have 17 messages from one singular person. I'm like, damn, what is happening here? So this guy that I had blocked had found my Discord server, then found my stream through the Discord server somehow, and somehow he found the Discord server first, and then gone on Twitch to find my Twitter, and then follow the link from Twitter to Blue site. And then this guy had DM'd me like 17 fuck ass times. Let me actually read them to you, like in order. You know what? Instead of giving you the here's the TLDR. Let me read you the fucking play-by-play. 17 fuck ass messages. It starts with hello, hi, hello, like 3 or 4 times, and then they sent me a $3 tip on, whatever. And again, hello, hi, another $3 tip. And then, why did you block me? Why am I blocked? Hey, it is insert username from Instagram. You just blocked me on Instagram. Why? Balloon by type opening. And then I didn't reply at all. I didn't even notice it was this person at all. And then so I tried to look them up on Instagram to figure out who this person was. And then obviously I have them blocked, so I can't see them. And then I unblocked them just to check out their account to see maybe they had posted something I didn't like or whatever. And it's just this random ass dude who just sits shirtless with a snapback on and a cigarette. And in his profile picture, and all he posts is just his bong, his car, a football, a cat, things like that. Very dude type Instagram behavior. So I was like, whatever. I blocked the guy. And then I go back to the blue site to block him. And then he had sent another $5. And I posted something that evening. And they replied like to that post with, hey, I just DM'd you. Can you check your DMs? I went to the DMs and they had taken like a screenshot of my post and then written up like why they really like my voice, why they find me so hot, and to please unblock them from Instagram again. And then gave me another $5. like this is like, why am I getting piecemeal here? And then he wrote, and this is exactly what he wrote. It's okay that you blocked me on Instagram. It's fine. I don't even care anymore. I'm 5'6". I'm 5'6". I smoke weed every day. I don't need you. I make more money than you do on your fucking blue site anyway. and then he blocked me. But the funny part is, before they started DMing me, they had subscribed to my blue sites for like 6 months in advance. So they so like what I am seeing on their account, like I can still see the DMs and the tips and stuff, but all I see is just a white like profile picture and then their name, and it's just like their little like star next to them. That means that they're still subscribed. Like, what do you mean? I also love that. I don't need you. I'm 5'6". Like, okay. Like, your height fucking matters. Like, okay. Like, what do you mean? Oh, it's so fucking funny, dude. Doing NSFW content and shit like that, you will find and meet some of the most interesting, cool people. But you'll also meet some of the dumbest individuals you'll ever sadly have to fucking deal with in your life. It's like, by the way, I didn't reply to anything. I didn't even get to reply to anything. It's crazy.
Oh Sai, I have a crazy story to tell you also if I haven't already. Online order at work the other day was over $11,000 and counting. Was for a singular PC build. All we know is, it was for a streamer that was already established. They used a fake name for the online order, and a squad of 4 people in a black security SUV came to pick up the order.
Fuck it has to be like Heist and that or some crazy ass shit, like some massive streamer. Ugh. I've had... Oh, do you want to actually hear about like kind of like a scary interaction I've had because of NSFW content? I feel like this might be semi-important to tell. Okay. Okay. I am fine, by the way. This happened like a month and a half-ish ago. Something like that. Like, I'm fine. But I do want to tell this story in case there are people who do want to do NSFW content like I do. And, you know, it's something to be mindful of. Okay. But just so you know, I'm fine. I'm safe. Everything's okay. Let's start. On Instagram, again, all this story starts on Instagram. All this shitty story starts with Instagram. Okay, basically, I was promoting the blue site over on Instagram. And to do so, I had posted like a story where, like in the story, I was like reading like some like teasing-esque like script. It wasn't like super like flirty or whatever. It was just like tiny teasing thing. That was it. And like literally the screen was just like black, and then it was just me reading. It wasn't like an audio recording. It was just literally me just reading, like with my fucking stupid like phone microphone. But I thought it sounded kind of hotter because the quality was shittier, if that makes sense. Doesn't fucking matter. So sometimes I will promote it on Instagram, and I will go, hey, if you want NSFW stuff, you have to go over to the blue side. If you want safe for work audio stuff, you can just DM me here, like on Instagram. And then this person DMs me. They're like, hey, I'm super interested in getting a NSFW commission. Like, can I get a link to your blue site? And I was like, sure, here you go. And then like a day and a half ish goes by. I heard nothing from them. I got busy because some other people commissioned stuff, whatever. I joined the stream because your stream thumbnail has your face stretched out wide like the fisheye camera. That's crazy. I wonder why. Hi, Tommy. And so I go back to Instagram, and I see that person had DM me again, being like, hey, I actually used to be on Schmansly before, but I deleted the account because of the TOS changes. And I was like, that's fair, whatever. And then but I was like, if you want NSFW stuff from me, you have to go through there because age verification, it's easier, it's safer for everyone involved. And also, I keep like everyone in one place, if that makes sense, or everything in one place. And so they're like, yeah, totally understand, no problem. I will DM you over there when I can. I was like, cool, no big deal. And then over on Schmansly, they have finally like DM me, and they're like, hey, here is like the idea. And they gave me an outline that was super basic, no big like thing, whatever. And I was like, hey, I can get this done for you like tonight if you want it. And they're like, sure, can you give me like your prices? And I'm like, it's in the automatic message that you get when you follow me, but sure. And so I'm like, well, if you just scroll up, you can see it there. And they're like, oh yeah, okay, thanks. And then they want like a 30-second audio. I'm like, sure. Here's the thing. Especially if I like the idea of what somebody wants, I will probably go way above the time I set because I'm into it myself. So I was like, sure, no problem. I can have it done for you like later tonight. I get the audio done. I'm very happy with it. I think it sounds really nice. And then I send it off, and I'm like, pat myself on the shoulder. I'm like, job well done. Reward myself with a drink, some food. You know what I mean? Just chill back. I'm like, hell yeah. Good job. Did my work. Let's go. Feel good. Got paid. Hell yeah. No big deal. A fucking apparently way bigger deal than I ever thought I could fucking make this. Obviously, they wanted a NSFW audio where it's like me like topping them and dominating them, whatever. And when you're obviously like doing NSFW stuff, you say things, you may do things, whatever, that, you know, can be intimate to a lot of people, and that's completely fair, and it's part of why it's so fun, right? And here comes the, wow, this could have gone wrong kind of shit. I sent the audio over. I was like, hey, please review it, check it, if it's what you want, whatever. And what I do is I have a short version of the audio that I send first, then I get paid, then I send the full audio so you don't get scammed. And then I get paid whatever, and I send the full audio, and like an hour later, not even an hour later, I get this long as fuck DM. Like, it's so fucking long. It took me like 20 minutes to read. It was fucking huge. It was basically a breakdown of how they touched themselves, what they did listening to the audio, whatever. Which I'm like, okay, not the weirdest shit I've ever gotten in my DMs before. And then, like, it kind of like breaks off in the middle part and goes into like how they really want me to own them, how they want me to like use them like a toy, like literally, not like a person toy, like not like a sexual, like actually like a fucking doll. Like, I can play with whatever, and like want me to like kill them and like go, like, it was like so in detail. I was like, okay. I'm like, pop off, queen, like go forth. Right? No big deal in that sense, because I'm like, hey, I'm a kinky ass fucker. I don't care. Like, you're into whatever you're into. Not a big deal to me. And all I replied back to this DM was, that's kind of hot. All I wrote, thinking this was just like them just being horny and whatever, not like thinking too much what they're like sending to someone, right? And then throughout that entire night, I kept getting DMs upon DMs that are like long as fuck about how like they can't stop thinking of me, can't stop thinking about how we should be together forever, get married. Like, they wanted me to get them like pregnant and shit. And I'm like, hey, that's kind of fucking crazy. And so I'm like, hey, and I obviously like DM'd them back. And I was like, hey, you can't DM me shit like this. Like, that's, like, you're getting, like, a little out there. By the way, for the record, this person was a woman. I don't know if they were trans, I don't know if they were cis, that doesn't fucking matter. But they are a woman. And I want to point that out because it doesn't matter what gender you are or what gender identity you are in or whatever. Anyone can go fucking insane, okay? And so they were like, oh, I'm sorry, like, I got really into it. And I was like, hey, no harm done. It's fine. Just respect my boundaries. No big deal. And then a couple hours later, I get another DM, and they're apologizing again. And they ask if I offer like some kind of service to like dominate someone, which I do. And I was like, yes, I do, but it's expensive because obviously to be someone's actual dom, that takes a lot of fucking time. It takes a lot of effort. And also when you are putting that much effort and time into someone, you obviously aren't putting that much effort and time into other work you can potentially be doing. So obviously you have to have this very price for it. And so I send them my price for it, and they go, sounds fair, I'll DM you tomorrow. They DM me 2 fuck-ass minutes after they sent me that DM, and they go, hey, I need to be yours. I can't stop thinking of you, and kept going with that shit. And so, like a normal person, I go, hey, I'm gonna just block you now. I'm sorry, but you're like, this is getting kind of fucking crazy. And so I blocked them, didn't think too much of it. And then on Instagram, because that's, how we started this entire fuck-ass conversation, I go to my Instagram, they had sent me literally hundreds of messages. Anything from like, miss being yours, hope to talk to you again, I miss your voice, I hope to be yours, I want to be with you. Like all this shit from like, it starts with that to like, I can't live without you, I'm going to find your address, I'm going to figure out who you are, I can recognize you just by your voice anyway. Like all this shit, and just gets crazier and crazier and crazier. Until eventually I was like, okay, that's kind of fuck ass weird. And I just like blocked them. And then I kept getting a bunch of messages like from this completely new account. And it was like them again who had made a new ass fucking account, and they kept DMing me this same fuck ass shit. Like, I will find you, I'll recognize you by your voice, your tattoos, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay. That's okay. And I just keep blocking them. And yep. Here we are. So, just letting everyone know out there, no matter who you are, no matter whatever, especially if you do NSFW stuff.
Anyway, here are some funny names for places here in Finland. We got upper penis, lower penis, sexually aroused danger, dog penis ditch, corner of sexual arousement, testicle danger, fuck pond, pussy river, boob islands, and last but not least, fucking improper lake.
So, no matter who you are, if you do NSFW content, like, I would say I do it in the most possible safe way you can imagine trying to do it. Like, unless you don't have any, like, visual element and it's all audio or all, like, writing and stuff, which some people, I guess, do, like, people will go crazy. Like, actually going fucking nuts. Like, it's insane. What? Hello? Ah! Ah! I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. So, yeah. Insane. Actually fucking insane, bruv. So, be safe out there. Take care of yourself. Remember, the block button exists for a reason. Jesus!
Cheese and crackers, how hard is it to just be respectful and not be, like, a fucking stalker?
Oh!
I is a wonderful woman, she deserves respect, not your horrendous attempts at harassment and stalking. Treat her like a person, like a woman, with kindness and courtesy.
Thank you. You know what's crazy? I didn't think, like, I am quite a small creator, at least in my eyes, right? Like, I might be, like, bigger than some, but, like, in my eyes, I'm quite small, right? And, like, on the blue side stuff, I'm even smaller. So I wouldn't think something like this would happen, at least not now, not, you know, that quickly. I was fucking wrong. Crazy ass shit. Ah. It's also, thank you for the pity speed. It's insane. Like, I remember, I talked about this very briefly before, but like, I remember when I was still identifying like as a woman, as a trans woman, whatever, but it was before I had started voice training. I wouldn't nearly get as many weird as fuck people as I do now. Like, it's gotten to the point where it's like at least somebody fucking weird happens like every couple of days. like before, it was like somebody would come in and be like, "You're gay," or some shit like that, whatever. Where now it's like, "I need you to marry me. I will kill myself." It's like, it's some insane shit every single time. It's never like I want to say like normal VTuber harassment or whatever. It's not even somebody coming in being like, "Oh, you're hiding behind an avatar." It's like I will fucking find you and I will take you out back and I will fucking kill you. Like, it's like crazy shit. Insane. Actually fucking insane, bruv. All this came off one single throwaway line of "that's hot." Yeet. The thing is, I've talked to other NSFW creators before, and like I feel like every single fucking sex worker or somebody who does like even semi-spicy work or whatever have experienced someone who is just like, you will say one thing to them like privately, like in a DM or something, and it's like the flip in their brain just like completely shifts to like a different personality. It's insane. So I don't know. People are weird as fuck. Or people can be weird as fuck. Not everyone's weird, of course. Like, I want to say 97-98% of all interactions I have in terms of like NSFW stuff is completely fine. But then there's like one person, you know. Some people seriously need intimacy workers, not sex workers. True. I think it's, and I don't know how to phrase this, but the more womanly you present, the more misogyny will affect you, and sex workers will get that shit in hardcore Iron Man mode. Such a specific, but true. The more passable you are, the more harassment you will face online. Like, there was a meme I remember a couple years back when it comes to waist training. That was like, if you go on like a video game like Valorant or something and you have voice training for a while and nobody harasses you, you haven't voice trained hard enough. And I'm like, yeah, I guess that can be semi-true maybe. But also it's like EU servers are slightly different. Nobody really gives a fuck. Trans-inclusive misogyny. Yippee! It's just the like little yippee guy just like explodes. I know. It is 100% like I mean, yeah, now that I'm thinking more about it, it's like the more femme presenting I am, like especially IRL, like people get weird as fuck. Or can get weird as fuck. You know? Welcome to the comment down a horror complex. These guys, there are no other options. You may flip at any time. It's like there's like a couple TikTok creators, I know, TikTok creators, that I follow specifically because like all they do, like they don't try or do anything other than they just play Call of Duty. That's it. They just play Call of Duty. And then randomly, some fucking piece of shit will just be like, is that a fucking woman? Every single time. Let me see if I can find it. See, like, because I made a video about it in the past. Because I'm like, I love watching those videos because the clapbacks are amazing. But it's also like, they're not doing anything. I've literally seen people who play I've literally played Call of Duty with Amuki. And like, Amuki didn't even say anything. And just because the way, like, she was breathing, or they were breathing, people would still be like, that's a girl. It's like, first off, wrong. And two, insane. I'm gonna fuck your dad and give him a child who finally loves. I've literally had this person on fucking CSGO. Like, all I did was play CSGO. I opened the game. I just said, hey. That's it. Literally all I said. And some person immediately was like, what, are you fucking gay? And I'm like, that has to be a record. Like, it's crazy. There are also just some people who just have naturally higher voices, more feminine, like, you know, way of phrasing things, whatever. But there are still, like, cis guys or cis girls, and it doesn't fucking matter. They don't care. It's crazy. It's insane. Yeah, okay, I found one.
Hey, bro.
Okay.
Every time I get told I have to stop everything that I'm doing and actually work out.
How much do you weigh?
Shit.
How much do I weigh? God damn it, bro. 30-second plank. No, I hate planks.
Like, this is insane.
Definitely weigh 315 pounds. You're not talking now, Miss.
No.
You're definitely.
No!
The fact that she managed to make this long of a fuck ass TikTok on this is crazy.
He's gonna talk her.
No! Oh.
Dude!
Every time I get told I'm fat,
That's crazy! That's insane! That was like 2 games! 2 maps! 1 map change! That's... what? Damn. That she fires me like, bro, give you a damn. I genuinely think, and I will stay on this fuck ass opinion till the day I die. Specifically, people, but specifically dudes who sit there every single fuck ass day and play Call of Duty and do nothing else and just sit there and call women or femme-presenting people or anyone really, calling people like the fucking F slur, calling people fat, whatever. All they're doing, they're trying to capture how it was like Modern Warfare 2/1 days, like way fuck ass back in the day, because that was the fucking one time they actually were happy. And now, because obviously like it's very infamous now how like shitty, crazy those mic lobbies were, so they're just like trying to recapture that shit in their brain. They're like, oh no, we have to call people ugly or whatever because that's what we used to do. That's exactly what the fucking is. They're just, yeah, exactly. They peaked at 12 years old. They hit 12, played Modern Warfare 2 for like 14 hours and went, this is actually peak. There's only downhill from here. And that's exactly what happened to them. Fucking pieces of shit. And like, hey. Hey. We've all been there. I get it. Nostalgic. Whatever. I too was 12 years old playing Call of Duty at some point and calling people all the terrible shit that I could. But also, part of growing up is you do shit like that when you're young, and then you grow up and realize, hey, that's fucking insane to do. You don't do that as an adult. There's a reason if a child that is like 10 or 9 years old goes, hey, fuck you, fat bitch, you don't drop kick the child because it's a fucking child. If a grown-ass person does it, you drop kick that person and then run them over with a car. you know? Exactly. It's surprising how when you're growing up, you have to grow up. Insane. It's like, actually fuck ass insane. Grew up with Nintendo kids. I never dealt with the Xbox VCs. Alright, Pyro, I need like 5 people who all grew up on like Call of Duty lobbies and are very okay with just yelling at my mod for like at least an hour. And you better make those insults fucking hurt to you. Better be like thinking of those insults for at least a week after. I was more of a Halo kitty and I didn't talk a lot on mic. Well, I didn't use most slurs except probably the R slur because everyone around me did at the time. Fair, like literally everyone did. But I had some insane clapbacks at people. Never been banned though. I never had a big problem with people calling me slurs or whatever because I always had a fairly deep-ish voice growing up. So people would just think I was just this random ass fucking person. So that's never been a problem for me. Now it's like I go into a lobby or whatever and somebody will be like, "Are you one of them transgenders?" Or some shit like that. Told you about the most hilariously racist shit I was told recently. No. Hilarious and racial should not be in the same sentence. Cheese says. Casey. That is insane. Oh my god. Also, actually, this is something I want to talk about. So, somebody on the Blue site very kindly wanted to buy me Silksong. Absolute cinema, right? See, I'm chronically online, but if it's not something about gooning, hot people, VTubing, that's pretty much it. I don't really see it, right? So, like, I didn't know that the whole PayPal shit that was going on also affected the Norwegian currency. So this person on the Blue side very, very graciously, very amazingly gave me the money for Silksong, which obviously very famously is $20, right? And then I go to fucking buy Silksong, right, on Steam, and Steam shits out a fucking notification saying, "Oh yeah, hey, we have banned your PayPal account from being able to purchase games on Steam.com until further notice." And I thought, maybe my PayPal got hacked. Maybe I don't know, something happened. Like, what happened to my fuck ass PayPal? And basically, the whole PayPal shit that is going on that like is blocking certain currencies from buying games on Steam also affect Norway. But they also, because my card, like my credit card, the one that is like, you know, my normal Norwegian linked bank credit card, is also linked to that PayPal. When I went to like transfer the money to my normal account to buy Silksong, it wouldn't let me do it because my card that is still linked to the fuck ass PayPal was still like recognized as PayPal. What? What? Yep. So what what I ended up doing, because I felt obviously really bad, I was like, hey, I can just send you back the money. Obviously, you're just gonna lose a bunch of it, like for fucking conversion reasons or whatever. And so, like, I just sent the money back to them because I'm like, well, I can't buy the fucking game with it. So I'm like, whatever. And very amazingly, very nice, they were like, no, keep the money. Here's a link to a site. You could just buy the fuck ass key. And I'm like, okay. And I just like bought the key that way. And I obviously got it. But like, insane that like I had to jump through fucking hoops to pay fucking $20 for one single ass video game. I wanted today to play a game I saw Markiplier recently upload that is like a horror fishing game, because I thought it would be nice to just like start off the week with just a horror game. And then I realized I can't buy a game on Steam until I remove my own card from my PayPal, and then I have to re-add everything back into Steam. So fucking stupid. Ugh. I did get silksong. Yeah, I did get it. I have been playing it. It's really good, but like, insane. Actually insane. Like, what is happening? I can't fucking just buy video games normally anymore. I have to fucking jump through all these fuck ass hoops. Insane. Like, what? So stupid. I was supposed to be like a gotcha fan. No. I got it. Like, it was nice of them. Ugh. Just have chat buy it for you. Fucking how? Dude. I will just add every single person in my chat right now to my Steam, and then I will just put games on my wish list and just be like, and then I was telling Z about this, and then Zenas was like, oh yeah, you can just get it you have it just on Game Pass. Yeah, okay, Z. Here's a crazier part. Because of everything going on with Steam, my Game Pass subscription is also, of course, linked to my PayPal.
I am pretty sure you can add Steam gift cards to your throne. They can buy the Steam gift cards and add the $1 to your Steam wallet.
That might be really smart. Yeah, my Game Pass subscription is linked to my PayPal. And then I went to check if I could just like download Silksong on Game Pass, and Game Pass has stopped my fuck ass subscription because it's linked to my PayPal. It's like, what? And I refuse to add my fuck ass card to like the Microsoft bullshit. Are you crazy? That shit gets hacked every other day. Like, you can have my PayPal, I don't give a fuck. Like, I could just block my card and shit, but like adding my real name and shit to that, hell no. Oh my god, it's insane. So we went from adult games to platform to people can't purchase games at all. Like, if they do adult content, I love this timeline. I actually don't know, like, why can't I buy games? Because it's only certain currencies. Okay, so if you use a currency that is not Euro, Canadian dollars, British pounds, Japanese yen, Australian dollars, or US dollars, you can't buy games with PayPal. You cannot buy Steam games with PayPal in most regions because in July 2025, PayPal's acquiring bank terminated transactions related to Steam for certain currencies, affecting countries and currencies outside of Europe, Euro, Canadian dollars, GBP, Japanese yen, Australian dollars, and US dollars. While Valve hopes to restore the service, the timeline is uncertain, and they're exploring other payment methods for affected users. So stupid. You know what's crazier? A lot of the funds I get in on PayPal is US dollars because I get paid in USD. So why can't I just use that? You should be able to find a service/app that creates like a virtual credit card with a pay limit that uses them, and you said at least we have that in Portugal. Maybe? Question mark? Well, I have my solution for it. It's called my roommate is from America and has an American credit card. So I just do it that way. But it's still stupid that I have to even do it this way. Because like now what I have to do is like I have to just give her the money and then like through PayPal, and then I have to just link her PayPal to my Steam account. But it's still annoying as fuck to do. And it's like, why? Like, why? Just, like, why? Virtual credit cards are good. It is safe because it's worse. You can lose the amount you just put in on it. That is true. I don't think you can do a virtual credit card in Norway, but I'm unsure because I've never heard of that before. Or at least not here, I mean. Let's see. Oh, you can! You can do it up to $2,000? Holy shit! God damn! Okay, that's interesting. I'll keep that in mind. I will check that out later, actually. Let's fucking go! Let's go! Let's go, baby! He's pulling his cock out! He's pulling his cock out! I love losing V-Bucks. Maybe I'll do that. To be fair, it's not like, I'm gonna be super honest. I don't play many games off stream anymore. I become one of those people. Because besides Silksong, I haven't played, like, I haven't sat down, like, I was like, I'm gonna play this game, like, off stream today. I haven't done that in so fucking long. Like, I don't think I'm a gamer anymore. Am I not a gamer? Who am I? Like, I will play certain games offline, like Silksong is a good example, or like Downpour, because I don't think they're necessarily great games to play on stream, if that makes sense. Well, I haven't tried playing the Cat Lady on stream, but I'm an adult! Oh, we're in trouble. We're fucked. This is it. Like, I haven't played... I can see what I mean. I haven't played, like... Well, actually, I did get Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, or whatever, Afterlife, whatever the fuck. It's the remake of 7 Part 2. And I played that for like 6-ish hours, and I'm like, alright. Should play Disco Elysium. I love Disco Elysium. Already played it. It's fucking great. Is that Venom throwing it back behind you? Fuck no. What? There's no Venom here. You may be just seeing something, maybe. I'm definitely more of a horror gamer because okay, I think the problem with games. Oh, actually, also Death Stranding 2, of course, I played offline as well because that is very much a me game, and people are like, they're not gonna give a fuck if I'm playing Death Stranding. But like horror games are like super fun to play for me, offline and online, because at least they're interesting, they're weird, and like there's so many good indie horror games that like you kind of never run out of games. Would you have unlimited games or unlimited bacon? So yeah, Z, I want to play that too. 100%. I definitely do want to show off Cat Lady on stream, but I don't know if I want to do Cat Lady or Downpour or Lorelei, because they're all very different games, but they're also very niche. They're, like synth EDM from like early 2000s. It's very much that kind of category of games where like anyone who watches it and vibes with it, they will love it, and everyone else will be like, yeah, that sucked. There's this one co-op game that uses your mic to check your friend has stuff like mimics and stuff. Me and Marin, I think, play that. No, not Downpour. Not Silent Hill. Downpour. I didn't mean Downpour, I meant Downfall. My brain is on Silent Hill mode. Downfall, not Downpour. Oh yeah, I love Downpour, my favorite video game of all time. Downfall. It's the same, or it's behind. What am I saying? It's the people behind the Cat Lady that made a prequel. Technically, I think this is actually their first game, and it's a prequel to the Cat Lady. But for the people who do vibe with like things that are kind of weird and shit, I'll show you the trailer for the Cat Lady, and if you think it looks cool and interesting, you should check it out. And also, it's less than $10 right now on Steam or anywhere else.
One thing I want is for more games to come out without battle royales. It's fun to watch COD streamers lose their minds since their careers are built on being clones of each other, so when a game comes out without a battle royales, they start panicking about their career dying.
Yep, because now you actually have to be good and not get lucky. Oh, I mean, who said that?
My name is Susan Ashworth. Earlier tonight, I swallowed a whole bunch of pills. Any second now, I will be dead. I've only got one thing to say now. Thanks for nothing. What is this place?
This, my dear, is my humble kingdom.
Who are you?
The Queen of Maggots. I am doom, but I'm salvation too.
What can you offer me?
I'll need you to go back and face 5 people.
They don't make Benadryl like they used to.
Not ordinary people. Parasites, that's what I call them. They have nothing but cruel intentions.
Can't you just let me die?
As long as they are alive, you cannot die. I chose you, Susan Ashworth. You will become my hunter, serving punishment for their sins.
The Cat Lady. So, Jesus, calm down. So every game in this series deals with like some major-ish dark subject. So Cat Lady is very particularly about depression. Then you have Lorelei, which is about abuse, specifically abuse from like parents / like abuse from a loved one. And then you have Downfall, which is about like psychosis, basically. And slight like abuse within like a relationship that, you know, toxic as fuck. So yeah. Putting a skill check and backing out of the lobby is crazy work. A prequel to The Cat Lady would also be a good name for a game. I actually agree. I agree on that 100%. But yeah, I would love to do one of those games on stream. But it's also such a heavy subject matter that it's like you have to be in a very, very particularly specific mood to play those games, you know? Because it's not like you wake up every day, you're like, you know what I really want to fucking play right now? A game about depression. You know what game I really want to play? The one about domestic abuse. It's not really the games you wake up and you're like, yeah, those are the games. So if I was going to play one of those games on stream, I definitely want to, one, be in the right mood for it, and two, you have to just like play it and like write it out for that stream and then like just don't touch it for a while. Because when I played The Cat Lady the first time, I didn't stop thinking about it, and I couldn't like really get over it for a while because it had such an impact on me, which is good. Like, it means the game is good, and it means that like you're doing obviously something very right. But it also is like you gotta lock in on it, you know? Oh shit. Sorry, here. How words on stream. What in the fuck, ass? Decides... Dice? Oh, thank you. What? What? There is like fucking so many D's. Oh, true, decided. That's a good one. Really? Iced? Really? Really? Oh, died. Why did I not think of died right away? The fuck? Welcome back from the ads. Need a break from the ads. Where's my... There we go. Okay. Good job, chat. I'm very proud of you. Good job. Good job. Okay, chat. I'm getting redonkulously ass fucking hungry. Yes! I see you. Okay, we gotta hurry up. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for hanging out, having a very chill Monday. Music? Thank you. Okay, chat. We're going to be raiding Marin. We did not get to raid Marin last time, so we're going to fucking raid Marin this time. Okay? I will be live again tomorrow at normal time as of today. Tomorrow we are... I forgot what the fuck we're doing tomorrow. But we'll figure that shit out. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being part of the community, being part of everything. You can join the Discord here to know when I'm live the fastest, ask me questions, all that shit. And remember, I know life can be shitty, sucky, whatever. But at least you can come here and be yourself and vibe. Let's go say hi to Marin. I hope y'all have a good day. And I love you. Mwah!